Hey, Aquarius, intuitive soul coach here with your April 2023 bonus reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings, Aquarius, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right. How are you feeling, Aquarius? Are you feeling the energies of April? Because there's a lot going on in the collective, a lot of planetary shifts, solar flares, solar eclipse going on. There is also Mercury going retrograde towards the end of the month. So just a lot happening, and you may feel the energies that show up in the form of spontaneous bursts where you get this idea that you decide to act upon, or you decide to clean your entire house, or you decide to take action or launch a big bold idea, because Aries energy is about taking bold risks, taking action. But there is a little bit of a feeling of this energy at 110% where the next day we may crash, or we may feel a little bit slower. It's like we're using up our reserve, and then the next day we feel depleted. So there's a little bit of that back and forth energy, and that's why that Libran moon shows up on the 6th, to bring things back into balance, to allow you to fill your gas tank, your energetic reserve here. So I'm also getting here the name Patty. So you may have a name that's Patricia, Patrick, or Pat. It could be your name, someone you work with, or someone in your energy field. Even if they've crossed over, please take that as it resonates. Now, right away here, we do have attend to the details with this Virgo energy, Aquarius. So I do feel like there's going to be a few situations for you to take advantage of, but you're going to be weighing the pros and cons. You may even write down the pros and cons on a list, or you may really do some deep reflecting and reevaluating, whether this is in a relationship, it could be a new career move. Some of you are launching some new ideas, services, or products to your business as well. And some of you are paying really close attention to your health, what your body is telling you at this time. And there could be some research, because I'm getting a strong sense of research with you, Aquarius. I mean, you have a very brilliant mind anyway. You are an air sign. So I do feel like that page, or even Knight of Swords, we may see in your reading as we clarify, but I'm getting this either private investigator, this research, this knowledge type of energy coming in for you this month that's going to allow you to go deeper, go further than maybe you ever have on a specific subject, a relationship, or even within your own healing or your soul's purpose. So attend to the details. As we all are aware, Mercury going retrograde, sometimes people fear that because communication can wreak havoc, right? Details can get miscued. There's delays. There is maybe even a prolonging, or electronics go a little bit wonky. But I do feel that this retrograde is actually going to really benefit you, Aquarius, because it's going to put you in the position to reflect and reevaluate all of the REs, right? Reorganize, revamp, replenish, rejuvenate, and reevaluate. And I feel like you are paying attention to the little things, because it's those little things that create the big things here. So kudos to you. It's going to allow you to clear your mind. You have more air, Gemini energy, your fellow air sign. That's saying it's time to clear the mental clutter so you can fill it up with things that you are educating yourself on, or the things that excite you, the things that bring you passion, happiness, and desire, versus limiting beliefs or projections of what other people are putting upon your energy. I'm sensing that you're taking a step back from that, and you're saying, oh, not my circus, not my monkeys. I'm not dealing with that. It's not mine to even deal with, but you're still keeping that beautiful heart of yours open, and you're still showing love, compassion, and kindness, which is what this world needs more and more of. But any of those obsessive thoughts, any of that 9 of Swords energy that we can get caught up in, obsessing, worrying, anxiety, thoughts, there could be fear, there's control, everything that may show up externally, you are reevaluating the information that's coming in, and you're saying, is this true for me, or do I need to go in and do some digging, do some research on my own? And that's what I feel like you're doing this month. You have your energy, Aquarius, opening up to change. So you are absolutely opening up because there is a lot of change coming in the month of April. And I'm sure you're already seeing this in the collective. You're seeing, shifts going on within the news. Your own personal world may be affected as well, whether again, it's health, relationships, love, whatever area of your life. But there's changes coming in. I'm also getting I'm getting boxes being packed. So you may have just moved into a home, or you may be planning on moving out, because there could be some physical shifts happening in your world as well. Now, it wouldn't surprise me to again see the page or the Knight of Swords, even that King of Swords, your energy. I'm also getting here Four of Swords. So a lot of air, a lot of mental thinking, rational. How can I stay rational? How can I discover what I need to do to plan for my future or make the best decisions for myself or my family moving forward? You're embracing this change, but I feel like you're prepared for it because you have activated this shift within you prior. I hope that makes sense here. So pat yourself on the back, Aquarius. All of that digging, that research, that knowledge, that healing, whatever it was that you were putting your time, energy, and efforts into is paying off, because you're going to see the changes rolling in for you this month, but you know how to navigate through them with more flow instead of resistance or fear. Now you have here assess the situation, we have forgive, and then we have step up and lead. So I'm really liking this pile as well, because you are assessing and you're thinking about a situation. And as I was doing the intro of your reading and shuffling, they were showing me a chessboard. And I'm getting here symbolically. I mean, maybe some of you are playing chess, or you have a chessboard set up at your home, or maybe you're interested in that. Please take it as it resonates. But I'm feeling symbolically that you're making strategic moves. And there's actually I think it is the Lightseers deck here. The Emperor is actually holding a chess piece. So there could be something with the Emperor, with authority, learning to question. You may be making some moves that are affecting your finances, your stability as well. And this is about you assessing the situation, because there's change coming, but you're strategically planning your next move or your next step. And just like in a game of chess, you don't immediately move this person over here, right? Because you got to look at your surroundings. You got to look at where the placements are on the board and what is the best move to make for you, right? And that's what I feel like you're doing this month. There could be some forgiveness pieces showing up. Forgiving another person, a situation that's happened in the past. This could be forgiving yourself. It could be even forgiving some happenings that may show up on a global or collective level that lower our frequency. Because when we throw out shame or guilt or hate or fears, or even, forgiveness, right? When we put these energies into the pot and we stir them and we put all of those lower frequencies in the vibration of the collective, right? It doesn't help uplift the frequencies of the planet. And that's what we're here to do. So I do feel like this forgiveness piece, yes, it could certainly affect your own personal world, but I'm getting here something more of a global type of energy here. And again, it doesn't mean that what's happening is okay, right? It doesn't mean that it's okay, but it means that we're not going to contribute to that lower frequency. We're going to open up to change. We're going to make decisions that are best for us, but also you're staying compassionate and kind towards the energy of what's going on out there. We'll call it out there. And next you have step up and lead. Now, some of you may be light workers. You may be hearing the call to step up and lead in your career, in your relationships. You may be getting an itch to move or to relocate, to do something or try something different. There's change coming in here, Aquarius. And I feel like I'm getting the judgment here where you're getting the call. It's like spirit's on the other line. Ring, ring, time to pick up. And maybe spirit's been calling all along, but you put it on. Maybe your phone was on vibrate, right? Maybe the external noise was too loud. You weren't able to hear that call. The time is now, and it's time to change your life here. And I feel like it's for the better, even if you have to go through some of those difficulties getting there, or if you've already gone through those. You're taking charge and you're stepping up and embracing your power in a very, very wonderful way. And we'll clarify this as well. And in your final pile here, we have Capricorn energy, we have Pisces and Sagittarius, and the first thing here is leave the past behind. Now, this week here, I'm kind of doing the beginning of the month, middle of month, and end of month here. And towards the end of the month is that eclipse energy and new moon. So exposures, it can be things coming out. It can be that new moon, new beginnings, right? Leave the past behind is what this Capricorn energy is telling you. This is interesting here. I'm getting old world, new world, old world, new world. So this could be leaving your old world behind, Aquarius. Some of you have Capricorn cusp, or you have Capricorn placements in your chart, or this could also be symbolic for the devil energy, right? Something that is tempting you, fear-based, manipulation. It feels like materialism, greed, control, all things that the devil can sometimes rain upon us. And you're leaving the old world behind and you're heading towards this new shift. And that's what this embracing change is all about for you. Next, we have honor your feelings, Pisces energy. Now, again, you may either be on that Capricorn cusp or Pisces cusp because this is surrounding your energy here. And I do feel for a lot of you, you're being called. There's some sort of activation within and you're being called to take a new path, take a new way, do something differently. As you always hear, the definition of insanity, right? Say it with me, doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. You're done with that. You're saying, I'm not insane. Other people may be doing the same thing and it's not working for them. I'm stepping outside of that box and I feel like you're taking a big, bold risk, and that is what April is all about, taking that bold risk, maybe leaving that corporate job to go off on your own. Maybe it is going full time with that relationship that you've been teeter-tottering on, or maybe it's you leaving a relationship or a marriage that you've been in for 20 years, right? It could be you applying for a job, going back to school at 45 years old, getting your certification, getting your license, moving across the country. It can be about you deciding to travel, home on wheels, and you're able to experience more. Whatever your dream is, Aquarius, this is about you honoring that pull, because there is absolutely a pull. I feel that coming in strong here for you. And you will be able to navigate through that pull by experiencing what that bigger picture looks like. So you're seeing things from all different angles, but you're seeing here what is possible for me. How can I work and conspire with the universe to make my dreams manifest? And also you're seeing some you're seeing some truths showing up here. But I feel with this solar eclipse in Aries on the 20th, you're going to have a lot of revelations yourself, things that may be hidden, things that may have been suppressed, things that you've maybe stored down or may have at times created dis-ease within the body. Those things are ready to come to the surface here to allow you to leave that old world behind and step into this new beginning. I'm also getting some of you may be thinking about retiring in a completely different location than maybe you had thought about. You may be I'm getting for some of you, there's a big move. So maybe you're in a long distance relationship or you're thinking about moving to a different country. I'm just getting here a big move. Now, it doesn't have to be an actual move per se, but I am feeling that for some of you. But for others of you, it's making a big move, a big bold move in your world. So we'll take a look and see what that could be for you. All right, what do we want to clarify first? I really want to take a look and see what this change is with your energy showing up in the first row, opening up to change. What do we have? You have the full moon in Libra on the 6th. That may have been a very powerful time again for you to commit to a dream, a goal, a person, a situation, a job. What do we have here for this change? What do we have for Aquarius? What's this change all about? Open up to change. Ooh, we have the, oh, there's the Chariot showing up for you. I love it. We have here Ace of Pentacles. That could be a move. That is stability. That could be career. And we have the Two of Wands. Yes. This change here is going to feel a little bit challenging at times because there's uncertainty, right? And this change is something that you may have to take the biggest leap of your life, right? It could be something that is very, very new to you, to step outside this comfort zone and just do it, right? This Two of Wands is about planning your future, but there's a decision that needs to be made here. And this could be in your business. It can be a career proposal, but Spirit is saying here, what is your vision? What is your passion, your goals, what would you like your outcome to be? Because you're taking a step closer towards it. And I feel like not only closer, you're reaching some sort of pivotal turning point in your world, Aquarius. So spreading those wings, there's some sort of, I'm getting acknowledgement, recognition, or award that is coming your way, and it's going to take you to that next level. It's going to allow you, something may come in and make a choice for you. For example, maybe you've put in an offer in a house and you're waiting for them to say, yes, you've got the house. Or maybe you've put in an application into a new prospect, a new job, and you're waiting for them to say you've been hired, right? Instead of telling yourself, well, I'm a candidate, I may get hired, I'm hired, right? Feel like you're in that energy. Feel like you're in that home that you want to see yourself in. See yourself at that destination point if you're wanting to vacation, travel, or move, right? See yourself in that relationship. Act as if these things are already taking place, because what's happening in April is there's so many shifts going on in the collective and the planetary alignment that we are seeing changes happening at rapid paces. There's quantum leaps taking place in the month of April. So really set that clear vision of what you want, and it may surprise you how quick it shows up. Now, I'm not talking about a get rich quick here. I'm talking about what you've been wanting, manifesting, and taking action towards for quite some time. You're going to see that almost in a blink of an eye, things start to happen for you because you've already got that ball rolling. So it's not as if this is entirely brand new to you and the next day you're rich, or the next day you decide to move. I feel like it's something that's been in the works for quite some time. But with this Ace of Pentacles, this is you tapping in, Aquarius, to your unlimited potential. This is about you strengthening those bonds with loved ones, with your career goals, with anything in the physical. Ace of Pentacles is physical and earthly, so it can be material gains, prosperity, health, body. And I feel like you're stepping into this brand new energy that's going to bring a lot of happiness, a lot of light. Look at that sun energy. And that could be, around that solar eclipse. There's solar flares. The weather has been going crazy. Just yesterday, we had snow, we had sleet, we had rain, we had thunder, we had lightning, we had sun, all within the same exact hour. And I could just feel the impact. That was on 4/4. And you're going to feel these shifts as well. I'm getting strongly during meditation the other day. I was seeing a lot of things that are going to show up in our world. I may or may not post a collective video on that, but they were giving me the date of April 17th. There's going to be some big shifts in a collective way, a collective energy. So also, on a good note, April 11th, if I didn't mention already, is the luckiest day of the year. Sun and Jupiter meet up, and there's that sun that she's walking towards. Take advantage of April 11th. A lot of you, if you are into 1111, if you see that manifesting number happen daily, imagine 1111 being on the clock every minute for 24 hours straight on April 11th, because that's the energy that day is going to bring in. So keep that energy high and put out positivity towards the collective pool, right? Because we're raising the vibrations here of the planet. And then lastly, you have the Chariot. So opening up to change. It can be a move. It can be travel, relocating. It is about you being successful by opening up to and embracing this change that is coming in. It is inevitable. You cannot bypass whatever this change is what I'm hearing. Unless you were to dig a deep, dark hole and go live in a cave, you cannot avoid this change. And it's going to be for the better for you as well. It's going to allow you a little more freedom is what I'm hearing for you specifically, Aquarius. Now let's take a look here at your next pile. Oh, they're telling me go back to this one. Okay. So what do we have? Clear your mind. So what do we need to do to help you clear that mind of yours? Four of Wands. This is creating more stability within yourself, that regardless of what goes on in the outer world, you still have that sense of stability. Because yes, plans may not always go the way we expected them, but the more that you can create joy and stability in your world, the better off you will be. That's internal, your internal world manifesting externally. But even though there are things out of your control, you will still feel stable, which is really great, because there's going to be a lot of instability showing up. We're already seeing it, but I feel for you, you're going to have firm footing, firm foundation. You've been planning for this change, again, is what I'm getting here. So you're going to be okay. I love this. Now, in your pile too, we have assess the situation, forgive, and step up and lead. I want to see what this forgiveness is for you. What is this forgiveness? Now, some of you are saying, Melissa, I don't need to forgive anyone. I'm good. I've already did all the forgiving I need. This could be you helping other people forgive. It can be you sharing in that pool of collective energy, right? Sharing and spreading and raising the vibration by helping other people forgive instead of succumbing to fear, hate, anxiety, greed, control, all of those things. So your purpose may be being a light to someone else if you are the one saying, I don't need to forgive. You can teach. I love it. So you may be, again, the teacher. This is the Hierophant energy. This is about you being in the student phase at times and the teacher. When the student is ready, the teacher appears. And I feel like you've overcome a lot, but this is also about loyalty, staying loyal to your beliefs, loyal to your dreams, and most importantly, loyal to your own soul's purpose and soul's journey. A lot of you with this Hierophant energy are being divinely guided. This is about taking a look at the traditions, the beliefs. This is also of receiving corrupt advice. It can be a cult-like energy, right? It can be all of those things that we hear and see and, shadow government, or, all of these things that show up on the external. And you may be questioning, and I feel really strongly, Aquarius, that you've been planning or thinking about things outside of the box, and you're deciphering what's true for you and how you can help and how you can plan and how you can prepare for the changes that are coming in. But I get that a lot of you are teachers, maybe in the traditional sense, maybe I feel like it's non-tradition. You're teaching about some of these changes, but that's exactly what we said here with the forgiveness piece. So maybe even teaching and helping other people heal and work through some of the changes that are showing up. Please take that as it resonates. For others of you, there could have been a high level commitment that you were in that tested every single belief that you had, and you've had to learn to maybe forgive that person or know that that situation came into your existence because it was a soul experience that you chose to have. And now you're saying to yourself, I've grown, I've learned, and I'm able to now take away wisdom from that situation. So really powerful here. Now let's take a look at your final pile. And we have here, see the big picture, honor your feelings, and leave the past behind. What is this past behind information all about? Because I was getting here, new world, old world, new world. So what is the past that Aquarius can focus on leaving behind, or what do they need to leave? Okay, yeah. Limiting mindsets, limiting beliefs, narrow-mindedness. It is opening up to change, which you have here. It can be change in the physical realm. It is you opening up to new ways of making money. Excuse me. And they may not be the traditional way, right? Back when, right? How long ago you had to go to school for a certain amount of time and go, thousands of dollars in debt to be something and pay off, work like a dog the entire time until you were able to finally retire. And by that time, your mental health is deteriorated so much that, what do you got to live for, right? This is the energy here of opening up to change, opening up to a new way of being, thinking, doing. You have so much to live for. You absolutely do. And for those of you that feel exhausted on a spiritual level, you're opening up to doing things in a brand new way. And we talked about, excuse me, we talked about what some of those things could be earlier on in your reading. But knowing that there's an alternative path for you to take. And this Four of Pentacles can be about scarcity mindset. It could be about withholding pieces of yourself in fear of rejection, abandonment, being left behind, left out. This is about you leaving all of those old beliefs and upgrading every single thing that maybe you have learned. And that's why you have this Hierophant card, because you're learning new ways of doing things, and it may not be relevant to believe some of those old things that were part of the old world, right? There's a new energy, a new world, new earth coming in here, and it's time to open up to new ways of doing things, because that's going to be beneficial for you. And by the way, if any of you have hit that rock bottom, or you have felt depressed, or what else, why am I here? Please do reach out. Please do seek medical professional help, because you are here for a reason. You chose to incarnate into this lifetime at a very, very powerful time in history, and you are meant to be here, and you have some really brilliant things that you are going to do yet here on earth. So please know that. All right, last but not least here, let's take a look at what this bigger picture looks like for you. What do we have here for Aquarius? What's this bigger picture? All right, what's the bigger picture? Oh, wow. To create that joy and stability. You have the same energy coming in, and you just see me shuffle that a few different times. So more joy, more stability in your world, instead of working like a dog, or instead of doing things in an old way that are just not working. It's not plausible. It's not built on a strong, solid foundation. It doesn't bring joy and happiness, right? Who wants to work and slave their life away in order to get to retirement, and then you're too darn exhausted to do what it is that you love, right? This is about bringing joy and stability in now, and finding new ways to think outside the box and manifest your dreams. So really powerful showing up here, and you're able to see the big picture that allows you, Aquarius, to do this. Oh, I'm loving this for you. I hope this resonates for you, beautiful Aquarians. If so, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. Feel free to share, like, subscribe, and hit that bell if you haven't already. Thank you so much for tuning in, Aquarius. Lots of love.